in 1945, a single bomb changed the course of human history. In less than a second, an entire city was erased. But that weapon was primitive by today's standards. Modern nuclear weapons are not just bigger explosions. They are machines designed to overwhelm physics itself. Heat, hotter than the Sunday. Pressure that crushes steel. Energy that spreads far beyond the blast. This is not a story about war. This is a story about scale and what modern nuclear weapons are truly capable of. The bomb dropped on Hiroshima released the energy of roughly 15 kilotons of TNT. That means 15,000 tons of explosive force, unleashed instantly. Near the center, temperatures reached thousands of degrees Celsius. Buildings vanished. Streets disappeared. Shadows were burned into stone. And yet, by modern standards, Hiroshima represents the lower limit of nuclear power. Today's weapons are not measured in kilotons. They are measured in megatons. 1 megaton equals 1 million tons of TNT. That's where the scale begins to change. To understand modern nuclear weapons, we need to understand orders of magnitude. If the Hiroshima bomb were the size of a basketball, a modern thermonuclear weapon would be the size of a city block. And this increase is not linear. A weapon 10 times more powerful does not cause 10 times more damage. It causes exponentially more. Blast radii grow. Heat spreads farther. Shock waves reflect and amplify. At higher yields, the environment itself becomes part of the weapon. A nuclear detonation begins with a fireball. In milliseconds, matter is converted into plasma. Air becomes incandescent. At the center, temperatures exceed millions of degrees, hotter than the core of the Sunday. Then comes the blast wave. This is not wind. It is a wall of compressed air, moving faster than sound. Concrete fractures, steel bends, buildings collapse, not outward, but inward, crushed by pressure. Even miles away, glass becomes shrapnel. Before the shock wave arrives, something else reaches you first. Light. A nuclear detonation releases an intense pulse of thermal radiation. Skin exposed for even a moment can suffer severe burns. Dark surfaces absorb more heat. Light surfaces reflect slightly more. Shadows form where objects briefly shield the ground. This energy does not stop at buildings. It passes through windows, reflects off surfaces, ignites fires across vast areas. Firestorms are not explosions. They are self-sustaining systems. Then there's something you can't see at all. An electromagnetic pulse. High-energy gamma rays interact with the atmosphere, creating a surge of electrical energy. Power grids fail. Electronics shut down. Communication collapses. Cars, hospitals, satellites, data centers, systems modern civilization depends on, can be disabled in seconds. No flames, no noise, just silence. As the fireball rises, it pulls debris into the atmosphere. Dust, ash, vaporized material. This radioactive cloud eventually falls back to Earth, a process known as fallout. Fallout does not respect borders. It does not stop at cities. It spreads with wind and weather. Exposure increases cancer risk, contaminates water and soil, and makes large areas unsafe. For years, sometimes decades, the explosion is brief. At large scales, Nuclear detonations stop being local events. Smoke and soot can rise into the upper atmosphere, blocking sunlight. Temperatures drop, growing seasons shorten, ecosystems destabilize. This is known as nuclear winter, not an explosion, but a climate disruption. Modern nuclear weapons are powerful enough to alter conditions far beyond the detonation zone. They don't just affect cities, they affect the planet. Nuclear weapons are not designed for destruction alone. They are designed for deterrence, to be so devastating that they are never used. Their true power lies not in explosion, but in the knowledge of what could happen. Understanding their scale is not about fear, it's about awareness. Science gives us the ability to measure, compare, and understand even the most uncomfortable realities. Modern nuclear weapons represent the maximum energy humanity has ever learned to release in an instant. They are proof of our intelligence and a test of our restraint. The physics is real, the consequences are measurable, and the responsibility is unavoidable. Understanding the science doesn't make us safer by itself, but ignorance has never protected anyone. This is Scaffold, and this was the true scale of modern nuclear weapons.
A Scaffold original.